Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Ask the Beard Baron. That's me, episode 34, where I take all your questions from around the internet and answer them right here. So let's dive right into it. Louis Asciano from YouTube writes, how do you manage bed beard the days you are trimming? For me, it is impossible to do it without taking a shower first and letting it dry. Usually I will take a shower in the morning or around noon, put some beard oil, and then trim later at night after the beard has settled into its natural form. Well, Louis, you're doing it exactly correct. You mentioned natural form and letting it dry before you trim it. And I can't stress this enough. When you go to trim your beard, you want to trim a dry beard. You don't want to have a wet beard right out of the shower or wet your beard in the sink and then trim it accordingly to that, because once it dries, it's not going to maintain the same shape that what you trimmed it while it was wet. It's very deceptive. There's a lot of times when I personally get out of the shower and I'm applying beard oil or a control product, I'll comb it through and I'll notice some long ends hanging down, and I get tempted to trim those areas even though I'm not planning to trim at all. But I know that once it dries, it will not look like that. So there's no need to trim a wet beard. You're doing it exactly right. If that's what you need to get the bed beard out, as long as you're trimming a dry beard in its natural form, you're on the right track. Aaron White from YouTube writes, you say you've been using beard oil at night and then just control products in the morning. Is oil at the start of the day and at the end of the day, every day, oiling too much? Well, Aaron, for everyone's beard is going to be different. I always preach this all the time on the Beard Baron, is that your beard and skin on your face is different than everyone else's. So if you want to oil in the morning and the evening and it works great for you and you're not winding up in an oily mess, by all means do so. I've been basing my beard routine on when I shower. So typically, past couple months, I've been into a real nighttime shower routine, and that's why I apply beard oil after my shower, which I apply after a shower every single time. There's never a time where I get out of the shower and don't apply beard oil. So that's just how my beard routine works. Then the following morning, I'll put in a control product. But if I was to shower in the morning, I would apply oil out of the shower, then apply the control product. Just like I said, it matters on when I'm actually doing my shower. But if morning and evening are working for you and you're getting great results, by all means continue doing so. Eduardo Rodriguez from YouTube writes, will the rake comb suffer any damages from the water in the long term? Now, Eduardo, I believe you're talking about this beauty right here, the large rake comb, which I say and tell guys, this works fantastic in the shower as a shower comb. It's got the wide teeth, longer teeth than the large beard comb. It's got a handle, which is fantastic to use, great to grip. This is made of acetate plastic. It's heavy duty, it's thick, and water will have no effect on it in the shower. The only thing you need to be cautious of using this in the shower, or any comb for that matter in the shower, is how much pressure you're applying of running this through your beard. I know some of you guys have a very thick or curly beard that brushes and combs tend to get stuck in. And the only issue that you'll ever find with a comb like this is if your comb gets stuck in your beard and you continue to try and force it through and you're starting to really bend it. Now, this might not happen the first time, might not happen on the 500th time, but I always tell guys, if you're combing your beard and it's getting stuck, avoid the impulsive reaction of trying to just drive it through and just drag it through, of almost forcing its way through. That's not good for your comb, it's not good for your beard, you'll lose beard hairs, you want to keep that all intact. So I always say to guys, if you're putting a lot of pressure on, just stop right there, back it out, find what's going on. There might be some sort of tangle in there, or try to weave it through a little bit, maybe not put as many teeth onto it. You don't want to force a comb. That's the only issue you have, and this could happen much more in the shower because of how when your beard's wet. A lot of guys' beards, when they're wet, have the issue of tangling a little bit easier. Some guys, it goes through like butter. Like I said, everyone's beard's different. So like I said, water will have no adverse effects on the rake comb, only immense pressure done over a repeated amount of time over the course of even probably years. But otherwise than that, fantastic rake comb, thebeardbaron.com. As always, guys, I love getting on here, answering your questions, so keep them coming. Send me an email over on thebeardbaron.com or hit up any of the social media links below, or even hit a comment. I'll talk to you guys soon, but until then, take care.